When you look up at the night sky, one of the brightest points of light you'll notice is Venus. Known as the morning star or evening star, Venus has captured human imagination for thousands of years. But beyond its brilliance, Venus holds a fascinating secret. It's remarkably similar to our own planet Earth. In fact, astronomers often call them sister planets. So today, we'll uncover: why are Venus and Earth called sister planets? What makes them so alike? And why do they earn this cosmic nickname? Let's explore the science, the similarities, and the striking contrasts that make these two planets both kindred and uniquely different. Let's get into it, right here, on History of Simple Things. The first reason Venus and Earth are considered sister planets is their striking similarity in size and structure. Venus has a diameter of about 12,104 kilometers, while Earth's is roughly 12,742 kilometers. That's only about a 5% difference. Essentially, they are twins in terms of scale. Both planets are classified as terrestrial planets, which means they have solid, rocky surfaces. Unlike the gas giants, such as Jupiter and Saturn, which are mostly made of hydrogen and helium, Venus and Earth have crusts, mantles, and cores. Their internal structures are somewhat comparable too, with metallic cores thought to generate magnetic activity, or at least in the case of Earth, a strong magnetic field. While Venus's magnetic field is extremely weak, its internal composition hints at a history similar to ours. This physical resemblance is why scientists often describe Venus and Earth as planetary siblings. Imagine two siblings with almost the same height, weight, and bone structure, but with very different personalities. The next factor is their placement in the solar system. Venus is the second planet from the Sun, while Earth is the third. Being neighbors in space is not just poetic, it has practical consequences for temperature, sunlight, and potential for life. Venus receives more solar energy than Earth because it's closer to the Sun. On average, it is about 108 million kilometers from the Sun, compared to Earth's 150 million kilometers. That extra sunlight contributes to Venus's extreme greenhouse effect, a runaway heating process that makes its surface scorching hot, averaging around 465 degrees Celsius or 869 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead. Earth, by contrast, enjoys a relatively mild climate thanks to its balanced greenhouse effect and protective atmosphere. Interestingly, their atmospheres also show a sort of mirror image. Earth's atmosphere is mostly nitrogen and oxygen, supporting life. Venus's atmosphere is also mostly carbon dioxide, with thick clouds of sulfuric acid. Though hostile, it shares the same basic feature, a dense, layered atmosphere. It's as if Venus and Earth were following the same recipe, but someone accidentally doubled the sugar and left out the water. Another fascinating comparison lies in their rotations. Venus spins on its axis very slowly and in the opposite direction to most planets, including Earth. A day on Venus, a single rotation, is 243 Earth days long. That's longer than a Venusian year, which is about 225 Earth days. Meanwhile, Earth rotates once every 24 hours, giving us our familiar day-night cycle. This difference makes Venus seem like a planet from a science fiction story, yet the fact that it rotates at all, has poles, and experiences atmospheric movement reinforces its connection to Earth. Both planets exhibit weather patterns and winds, although Venus's winds can reach supersonic speeds, whipping around the planet in a matter of days. The surface of Venus also has intriguing parallels with Earth. Both planets have mountains, valleys, volcanoes, and vast plains. While Earth has tectonic plates that move and create earthquakes, Venus shows evidence of volcanic activity and deformed terrain, suggesting a hot, dynamic interior. Radar mapping from missions like NASA's Magellan spacecraft revealed vast highlands, rift valleys, and massive volcanic domes. Some of these volcanoes could be as large as the state of New Mexico. While Earth's landscape is constantly reshaped by water, wind, and plate tectonics, Venus shows a kind of raw, volcanic energy, a planet that's alive in its own way. These similarities in landscape, both formed from molten rock, both showing signs of internal heat, make the term sister planets feel apartment. They share a rocky DNA, even if Venus has turned that DNA into a more extreme expression of planetary conditions. Beyond science, Venus and Earth have held symbolic significance for human cultures. Ancient civilizations observed Venus carefully, often associating it with goddesses or celestial guides. The Romans named the planet after Venus, their goddess of love and beauty, perhaps because of its striking brightness in the sky. Earth, of course, is our home, the only known planet to support life. Calling them sister planets resonates on a human level. It conveys a sense of familial connection in the cosmos, a reminder that even worlds light years apart can share kinship through their origins and composition. That poetic framing helps people relate to the science in an intuitive, almost emotional way. So, why are Venus and Earth called sister planets? Because they are alike in size, composition, and structure. Because they share a rocky, dynamic nature and a place in the solar system's habitable zone. And because, despite their differences, they are connected through the story of planetary evolution. Venus is Earth's twin in many ways, yet a cautionary tale in others. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.